if you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea.
Good morning, Marana High School Tigers. Mrs. Kaufman here with your Monday announcements. I hope you had a great weekend, everyone. I think we had an awesome first week. I just want to thank everyone for being respectful, responsible, and safe. You all did a great job kind of adjusting to some of our new expectations, and we appreciate that your help keeping our campus safer and a place to learn and grow. So at this time, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Thank you, Tigers. Please stay standing for a moment of silence and reflection. Thank you, Tigers. You may be seated. All right. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. V in just a minute. Good morning, Mr. V. And just a reminder that we are all staff and students. We have 3 shared responsibilities. We're planning for what's next. So whether that be your next class the next day or what's going to happen after high school, we're learning for transfer and transferring all of that knowledge to our different classes and then after high school as well. And then we're proud to be Tigers. And Tigers, I want to give you all a huge shout out because this place is looking better than I've ever seen it before. Thank you for having Tiger Pride, cleaning up your trash. It's a group effort and nobody wants to be in a gross school. So we really appreciate it. Mr. V, go ahead.
Okay, so we have athletics and operations coming up. We can hit that next slide here. All right, Cougar. So today is week 1 of sports. So we have all our teams practicing out there. So don't forget, so we have everything. Make sure that you're doing the best you can in class, okay? Grades are number 1, they're most important. So you gotta make sure you communicate with your teachers. If you're falling behind, go talk to them, ask them, like, what is it that I can do to either make up the work or what can I do to raise my grade? Because if you're playing sports, you will not be able to play if you don't have the grades, right? All right, girls volleyball will kick off the sports season on August 30th here at home versus Gilbert High. Let's come out and support. Let's fill that gym up. And remember, last year, our volleyball team went to state. So we're looking to return and get right back there. Okay, next slide here. We have chess club. Chess club is starting August 16th after school in H6. Anyone of all skill levels, you guys are all welcome. Make sure you get your paperwork filled out. Now you can come in to the athletic office and get that filled out because yes, chess is a sport on our campus and in the state of Arizona. So make sure you get your stuff in. Today is the 15th, so get everything registered and you'll be good to go. Okay, operations. Hey, like Ms. Kaufman said, we're beautifying MHS. Everything looks great. Remember to make sure that the restrooms, the locker rooms, the hallways, cafeteria, classrooms are always clean. Okay, keep picking up that trash. Shout out to Student Council for volunteering to help make our campus look amazing. So we're getting more and more groups helping us out. So we appreciate that. Now, a reminder to all students who drive and park at the school. You must park in student parking lot in designated spots, okay? So you are not allowed to park in the staff parking lot, or remember this big one as well, you cannot go on the back east gate as well, okay? So your designated area is the student parking lot. Keep up the good work. Chromebook help desk, okay? Just remember, you got to sign out with SmartPass when you're going to go. It's in the library. Make sure that your Chromebook is charged every single day, okay? Best practice is when you go home at night, charge it. That way you're ready at school every single day.
All right, Tigers, student bathroom responsibility. You guys are doing a great job with this. 1 student out of a class at a time. You have to use your SmartPass, and you guys are doing a great job with this. Staff as well. Shout out to our staff for using SmartPass. Remember, we have 5 to 8 students allowed in the bathroom at any one time, and that's just to make sure that you can do your business and get out, and that there's not crowds and things in there, and things distracting you from being able to do what you need to do. You need to carry your unique classroom pass, and we're going to have a classroom pass contest because Some of these are absolutely amazing. And then just remember, you have 8 minutes for that round trip. It is not an adventure that you need to go on with a friend. Student
Okay.
IDs, you need to carry those student IDs at all times for bookstore, dances, Smart Pass, and senior early release. So if you don't have your ID yet, you need to make sure to pick it up or go get it in the bookstore.
Tardy expectations. All right, let's be on time every period, every day. It's very important that you're into class on time. Sometimes we think, oh, what's 5 minutes late? Well, 5 minutes, 5 times a week, that's 25 minutes a week. Do that times 4, that's 100 minutes per week. You're missing out on instruction. So make sure you're there. Make sure you're in your assigned seat and ready to go. Make sure you show respect and responsibility by being prepared for class. Now, remember the consequences are, if you're tardy, first and second tardy, you get a verbal warning. Third tardy, you get lunch detention. And yes, there will be after school detentions.
And just a reminder, Tigers, that starts this week. So consequences for tardies start this week. We added an extra minute to our passing period. So we now have 7 minutes every single passing period, which is more than enough time. 6 minutes was more than enough time, but we said, hey, we have higher bathroom expectations. We're going to give our students an extra minute. So you have an extra minute. Let's use it wisely. Let's not have consequences, and please be on time.
Bookstore expectations. Remember to walk into the bookstore with your ID cards. This is the spot where you can pay for AP testing, sports fees. You can turn in your Tiger tickets. Those are important. I have found a few on the ground on campus and I have picked them up. So I'm calling students out of class. Don't lose these. They're important, okay? You can also buy a yearbook there, buy your swag, snacks, and your parking passes. And remember, anytime you're in there, if you're going to buy something, you must have your student ID.
All right, so Smart Pass, just a reminder that we're going to be responsible. So ask teacher permission and carry your classroom pass. We're respectful, so we're using the restroom at the least disruptive time. So while the teacher is standing up in front of the classroom speaking, that's not a fantastic time to use the restroom. And then return to class promptly, so no side trips and meeting up with friends and things. We're going to be safe, so we're going to go wherever the pass gives you permission to go. So if the pass gives you permission to go to the restroom, go to the restroom. Counseling office. It's pretty easy. You guys are doing a great job with it. I'm not worried because we're going to keep it up. And then Ed Services, some announcements from Mr. Roram. We have our counselors here. Our counselors had to make some adjustments because we had some counselors that had a lot more students and some that had fewer. And so please pay attention to this. If you are the letter I last name, you're going to see Miss Mazahari now. We are working to fill our last counseling position. So your D or F through H, your position will be filled soon. In the meantime, you can see whichever counselor. So please pay attention. Mr. Catalano has some big changes. He's E, N through R, and Y through Z. So please do pay attention to those changes. You will see a different counselor potentially. ASVAB testing is coming up on September 22nd in the library. And the goal of the ASVAB, a lot of students think that it's just for military, but it really is to match your skills and talents to different careers. And so this is open to any student. You do not need to be interested in the military at all. This is for any student who's interested grades 10 through 12 in learning more about themselves and potential future careers. And then our PSAT is coming up as well, October 25th, right after fall break. So please make sure that you're getting your fees paid in the next week or two, because we do have to order those tests and we need to know how many to order. This is going to help us prepare for what's next by helping determine AP course success, scholarships, and learning more about where you are. So just to wrap it up, Tigers, it's going to be an awesome week. Keep up the great work. Please keep being respectful, responsible, and safe. And just a friendly reminder that we have open house this Thursday from 5:30 to 7:20. So please do invite your parents. They're going to start in your first period class. They're going to watch a welcome video from us, and then they'll follow your bell schedule. So again, please make sure that you pass that along. We want to see your parents, and we want to see you. Make it a great week, Tigers.
That's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah.